Welcome to the Alliance Group Career Opportunity. We're excited to share with you our vision and why we feel we have something unique to offer you and your clients. The Alliance Group is a growing organization of like-minded individuals and professionals who are deeply concerned about the financial direction our country is heading and the impact it will have on our financial future. We are concerned that our children and future generations will not have the same opportunities that we were granted, due to the enormous debts and unfunded liabilities that have been accumulated by our government and the lack of true financial knowledge that is available. Our mission is to create financially empowered individuals and families. Financially empowered families enjoy the highest degree of financial certainty because they reduce their risk to the lowest level possible, and they've utilized every available dollar to its highest and best use to create the maximum benefits for their use and enjoyment. By understanding how to make $1 do more than one job and reducing the wealth transfers in their lives, they're able to retain more of what they earn for today and future generations. The economic future we're living into is far different than anything that we've experienced in the past. We're in a new financial paradigm that requires an entirely new way of thinking. New financial paradigms have been created by the transition to a global economy, demographic changes, and the power of a connected world due to the internet and mobile technology. You may have heard the expression, what is your why? Your why is what gets you up in the morning. It's what excites you. It is what you're passionate about. At the Alliance Group, we understand that we are facing unprecedented challenges within this country and globally that require an informed, proactive approach. Our government has greater debt and financial obligations than at any time in history. Our Social Security system and other entitlement programs are significantly underfunded and on the verge of collapse. However, they continue to grow at unprecedented rates. The average American's income has fallen during the last decade, and yet their taxes and personal costs of living are on the rise. The average American will earn over $2 million during their working lifetime. Yet when it comes time to retire, studies show they'll have less than $60,000 saved. Many people have lost the American dream, and they want it back. Traditional financial planning has failed for a number of reasons. Typical financial planning is based primarily on trying to achieve a financial goal at some predetermined point in the future by relying on numerous mathematical projections and multiple series of long-term assumptions. These assumptions are based on ifs and hopes. They have no backup plan, no exit strategies. They use assumptions that are not based on the reality of the economic future we're living into, and in many cases the math is faulty from the start. It's all about marketing and half-truths. Traditional financial planning simply does not work in the new financial paradigm. We're in the perfect financial storm. A government that is deeply in debt, 80 million baby boomers largely unprepared for retirement, the lowest interest rates in 50 years, an unpredictable stock market, and the beginning of the largest transfer of wealth from one generation to another in the history of this country. It is estimated that somewhere between $5 and $6 trillion will change hands from one generation to the next during the next 10 to 15 years. Unfortunately, due to traditional financial thought processes, the vast majority of people will leave their heirs far less than they could have, and a significant number of those who receive this inheritance will not have the best financial strategies to protect and leverage this money to create the maximum benefits for themselves and future generations. There have never been a greater need for people to understand how money really works, how the new financial paradigm will impact them in the future, and what they can do to preserve, protect, and increase family wealth and pass it from one generation to the next. This, however, requires a new way of thinking and a new way of financial planning. The first step in our process is to have the client complete our wealth transfer analysis and monthly expenses worksheets. While we're analyzing this information, we begin to educate our client about how money really works with a series of videos and reports. The wealth transfer analysis and monthly expenses worksheets allow us to identify exactly where our client is today and where they can be more efficient with their finances. The objective is to eliminate what we call losing financial strategies. Next, we want to implement a strategy that will reduce the taxes we pay both today and in the future. In step 6, we identify and reduce financial risks, such as those associated with the market. Remember, our goal is to create financial certainty. Now it's time to get our family banking strategy implemented and start funding it so that we can reduce and/or eliminate our consumer debt. Once we have that family banking strategy in place, it's time to look at how we can leverage the value of certainty with our family members and start to focus on creating generational wealth. This education process is not only fun and rewarding, it also creates an enormous business opportunity for individuals that are looking to make a difference in not only their own lives, but the lives of others by sharing the knowledge and the benefits that we have at the Alliance Group. The question is this the right opportunity for you? To explain our new way of financial planning, we've created what we refer to as the 12 keys to creating financial certainty. Let's take a quick look. The first key is to become educated about how money really works. If we want to take control of our financial lives, then we need to spend some time and effort to learn the truth about how money really works and then apply what we've learned to our own lives and be willing to share it with others. Key 2 is to understand that many of the things that we think to be true about money are not. The question you need to ask yourself is, if something you thought to be true wasn't, when would you want to know about it? For most of us, the answer to that question is immediately. Part of our educational process is to identify these financial misconceptions. Key 3 is to understand that the financial environment is constantly changing and that you must learn to adapt your financial plans. Inflation, interest, taxes, and the stock market have all fluctuated significantly over the last 30 years. What worked a decade ago may not work in the future. We must implement financial strategies that perform under all circumstances so that financial failure is not an option. Key 4 is to identify the wealth transfers in your life and then take the steps necessary to reduce or eliminate them. Every day we unnecessarily, and in many cases unknowingly, transfer wealth away from us. Wealth transfers are by far the biggest challenges we face in building wealth. By reducing or eliminating them, we can significantly increase the rate at which we build that wealth. Key 5 is to reduce your financial risk to the lowest level possible. By reducing risk and concentrating on minimizing their wealth transfers, people will build far more wealth faster because they are no longer losing money in financial strategies that involve risks like the stock market, or allowing their wealth to be transferred away from them through unnecessary taxes, fees, interest, and consumer debt. We call this creating financial certainty. Key 6, how you save and invest your money, is more important than where you save and invest your money. The vast majority of people focus their attention on trying to get the highest rate of return, when they should be focusing on how to make their money create the maximum amount of benefits, and how to make each dollar do the work of 10, creating multiple benefits. They should be focusing on how to pay the least amount of taxes now and in the future, instead of deferring taxes into a future in which taxes will most certainly be higher. Strategically positioning will create the greatest amount of wealth in the economic future we're living into. Key 7 is to understand that spending is emotional, so budgets generally don't work. Budgets don't work as they're just like a diet, which is negative. They tell you what you can't have. We as Americans are very emotional and impatient. We want things when we want them, and that can be a very bad habit. Here are 2 examples of emotional spending. The woman in the house is out buying clothes for the kids to go back to school. While at the mall, she sees that her favorite shoe store is having a 25% off sale, and she sees the perfect pair of shoes to go with one of her outfits. Now, she doesn't really need the shoes as she has plenty of pairs at home, but she wants the shoes and she knows that they'll look really cute. And they are on sale, so she is effectively saving money. The second is the husband who's at the sporting goods store to buy some golf balls for the charity tournament he's going to be playing in this next weekend. When there in front of him is that brand new driver, you know, the one where the club head is the size of a volleyball, and he thinks to himself, I just know I can shave a few strokes off my game with that club, and then we will win and my charity will win, so he buys it. These are both examples of impulse buys or emotional spending. We teach our clients a unique financial strategy called the Family Banking Plan that helps you convert your spending habits into wealth. Key 8 is when you track your money, you control your money. Tracking your money is not the same as budgeting. Tracking allows you to identify the wealth transfers in your life. It helps you to find the financial leaks and wastes that are draining your wealth away from you. It helps you identify the financial inefficiencies that are preventing you from creating the maximum amount of wealth possible. We help people track their money. Key 9 is a big one for many people as it deals with a topic that we don't often like to talk about, and that is debt. Key 9 states that consumer debt destroys wealth and so must be eliminated and replaced with a financial system we call the family banking plan. The average American is spending 34.5% of their after-tax income servicing debt, which includes mortgages, car payments, credit cards, and student loans. By learning to control debt and finance major purchases in the most efficient way through a family banking plan, we're able to get on the path to a certain financial future far more rapidly. Key 10 is understanding that money in motion creates more money. You need to think like a banker. Let me explain what I mean. Banks make loans based upon their deposits. As the payments come in from those loans, they loan that money as well. Banks are constantly reloaning their money, and they keep it in motion. The more loans they make, the more profitable they will be. We help our client understand and implement this powerful financial strategy for their own benefit. Recently, we were working with a couple who had a desire to purchase a new truck for $30,000, some furniture for $8,000, and a used fishing boat for $11,000, which totals $49,000. They had $30,000 in a savings account, which was earning a very low rate of return. We were able to show them how to start their family banking plan and use the money in motion financial strategy to purchase all of those items over the next 25 months. In addition to acquiring the items they wanted through the family banking system, they were able to increase their original savings balance to nearly $36,000. The family banking plan is a unique financial strategy that allows you to use the same dollars multiple times, just the way a banker does. Key 11, every dollar can be positioned to do more than one job, creating multiple benefits. What if you could position every dollar you have to do more than one job? For example, what if you could use the same dollars you are currently using to make your car payments to provide you for a tax-free retirement income in the future? What if those same dollars provided all the life insurance you want or need and reduced your taxes now as well as in the future? What if by strategically positioning your money to do multiple jobs, you could end up with more assets, pay less taxes, have more money for retirement, and have more money to enjoy life along the way? We want our clients to know exactly how to do that. Key 12 is that every financial strategy or product must create maximum liquidity, use, control, certainty, and enjoyment of every dollar during your lifetime, and then leave the maximum amount to your heirs. By using all 12 keys together and by employing the unique financial strategies we'll introduce you to, you will build wealth safely and predictably without market risks. You will reduce the wealth transfers in your life and transform your debt into wealth. You will keep more of what you earn, and every dollar you have will do multiple jobs, creating multiple benefits and provide the maximum amount of enjoyment. Regardless of if you're a seasoned agent who's been in the financial services industry for years, or you're simply considering a part-time opportunity to help others understand the truths about finance, we think that you can agree that what you have just seen can be life-changing for many people, their children, and generations to come. We're looking for people that have the passion to help educate people and empower them, while at the same time making a good part-time or great full-time income. When evaluating a business opportunity, there is a need to look at some key factors. They are, what is the size of the market? Are you solving a significant problem? What is your timing to the market? Do the prospective customers have the money to buy the product? What is your USP or unique selling proposition? Is there a proven system? And what does it cost to start your business, and how long will it take you to turn a profit? So let's take a minute and look at the opportunity we're offering with the Alliance Group and see how it stacks up. Factor 1. What is the size of the market? There are 82 million millennials aged 20 to 34, 64 million Generation X aged 35 to 49, 77 million baby boomers aged 50 to 64, and 40 million seniors aged 65 plus. That is more than 200 million prospective clients that are looking for answers. And as mentioned previously, over the next 10 to 15 years, as the 40 million seniors pass away, they will be transferring over $5 trillion to the baby boom generation. The need for advisors to help people preserve and protect that money from taxes and all the other eroding factors before, during, and after the transfer is huge, and it represents a tremendous business and career opportunity. Factor 2. Are you solving a significant problem? Traditional financial planning as we know it has failed the American people, and it is leaving them with a very uncertain financial future. Time is of the essence for the Generation Xers and the remaining baby boomers if they're going to have any real chance for financial certainty during their retirement years. They must begin to implement financial strategies based on financial truths and the economic future we're living into. Factor 3. What is your timing to the marketplace? The financial services industry has experienced a shortfall of new financial professionals entering the industry over the last several decades. There is a huge need in the marketplace for more people to enter our profession. In fact, a recent study conducted by the Bureau of Labor Statistics showed that the job outlook for insurance agents was projected to grow 22% faster than other jobs. There has never been a better time to be in the financial services industry. There are simply not enough advisors to handle the volume of business that will be generated over the next 10 to 15 years. Factor 4. Do the customers have the money for the product or service? It is estimated that in the next 10 to 15 years that somewhere between $5 and $6 trillion will transfer from one generation to the next. Again, there is a tremendous need for competent advisors who really understand how money works and that are educated and trained in the right financial strategies that will help create the highest level of financial certainty for their clients. Factor 5. What is your USP or unique selling proposition? We believe that we have a unique financial message, and we teach wealth building strategies that are unlike any other financial services organization. Our financial education process, combined with our new wealth building strategies, will help people create greater financial certainty in the future and then leverage that financial certainty into a family legacy that will create wealth and prosperity for generations to come. Factor 6. Is there a proven system? We have created a system that allows you to start having success from day one, regardless of if you're brand new to the industry or you've been producing for years. We offer live and pre-recorded world-class training, our step-by-step fast-track success system, a dedicated agent services back office chock full of training, documentation, presentation PowerPoints, scripts, articles, and marketing videos. We've even gone as far as to create replicated marketing websites with a fully integrated marketing platform, including a CRM, landing pages, list builders, autoresponder email campaigns, and instant notifications. All you have to do is be coachable and follow this proven system for success. Factor 7. What does it cost to start and run your business? When you're looking to start a business, you need to consider the startup costs and how long it will take to become profitable. Becoming a financial advisor is a real business that you can be proud of, as you are helping people with one of the most important things in their lives, their finances. There are very few opportunities that you can get involved in that require such a minimal investment to get started. For less than $500, you can take advantage of an opportunity to make an income within the first 2 years that would classify you in the top 10% of income earners in the U.S. That is an income of $118,000 a year or more. And for those looking to supplement their current income or just a part-time opportunity, making an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month is very realistic. As the late, great Ray Kroc once said, in business for yourself, not by yourself. And that is the truth with the Alliance Group. We offer many of the same advantages that an expensive franchise would offer you without the headaches and cost. Our leadership team is comprised of industry veterans with decades of experience in the areas of new paradigm financial planning, insurance, marketing, technology, compensation, recruiting, and team building. All of our top leaders are still in the field producing, so they know the challenges our associates face. They are constantly adjusting and refining our unique financial strategies, our business model, and our compensation system to deal with the economic future and the new financial paradigm we're living into. It has been said the best way to predict the future is to create it. We invite you to come join us in creating more financially empowered families than ever before and build a business for yourself that will provide you and your family the income and financial freedom that you've always dreamed of. Don't wait. Contact a person who shared this presentation with you and get started today. We hope that you can see why we're so excited about the Alliance Group, and we look forward to having the opportunity to work with you to change the way people plan and save for today and future generations.